Well, today we celebrate the memorial of Our Lady of Sorrows, sometimes called Mater Dolorosa, which means Mother Sorrowful in Latin. As a matter of fact, we had a church and parish for many years in Holyoke, Massachusetts, called Mater Dolorosa. So the feast has many names: Our Lady of Dolors, Sorrowful Mother, Mother of Sorrows, Lady of Poverty, Our Lady of the Seven Sorrows. So this is a popular religious theme, and the feast is celebrated every September 15th. So what are these seven sorrows? Do you know? Well, let's take a look. Remember, they are not the sorrowful mysteries of the Rosary, which are the agony in the garden, the scourging at the pillar, crowning with thorns. Jesus carries his cross and dies on his cross. Those are not the seven sorrows. First of all, because there are only five of them, but the seven sorrows are these. The prophecy of Simeon, where Simeon tells Mary her heart will be pierced by a sword. Then we have the flight into Egypt, the loss of the child Jesus in the temple, Mary meeting Jesus on the Via Dolorosa. That's the Via Dolorosa is a sorrowful path. It's the road that Jesus walked on his way to Calvary. The crucifixion of Jesus, the descent on the cross of Jesus, and the burial of Jesus. So those are the seven sorrows. It started to develop around the 11th century, and in 1233, 7 young men in the Florence region founded the Servite Orders, also known as the Servite Order. They took up the sorrows of Mary, standing under the cross, as the principal devotion of their order. That year, according to St. Alphonsus Liguori, Mary appeared to the 7 founders, presenting them the black garment of mourning that they would wear, telling them that they should often meditate on her sorrows. And so now you know the sorrows, and now you can meditate on them, because that's what we do. Remember, Mary is the only person, only one, nobody else like her in the world, who was conceived without original sin, and not once in her lifetime committed any sin, and who was taken up into heaven, body and soul. And so the Blessed Mother made many promises to those who will observe the seven sorrows. For example, she appeared to Bridget of Sweden and made the promises, 7 of them in number. I will grant peace to the families. They will be enlightened. I will console them. I'll give them as much as they ask for, defend them in their spiritual battles, visibly help them at the moment of their death. I have obtained this grace from my divine Son, that those who propagate this devotion to my tears and sorrows will be taken directly from this earthly life to eternal happiness. How's that? Want to be taken directly from this life to eternal happiness? Then you better begin a very serious devotion to Our Lady of the Sorrows. And that's it. We have many devotions and many feasts to the Blessed Mother, but as St. Bernard used to say of Clairvaux, De Maria numquam satis. You can never say enough about Mary. And God bless you.